Alright, hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Jazzy Time with your host, Bailey. How's it going, everybody? As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm doing some toes. I haven't done some toe videos in a while, and it's, the weather's nice, and I've had clients coming in and having their toes done, so I'm going to recreate some of the looks that I've done in the next, few videos, because I just feel like doing toes instead of nails, but we have lots of those on the way. So the ones I'm going to recreate here with you guys, I actually have on my toes right now because my toes needed to be did. All right. So, I forgot it. What color? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alrighty. So, for this design, you need your feet. And I'll show you guys the colors and materials, and then we will put this together. All right. So, I am using this IBD... there it is, IBD gel polish. This is 020. This is just a white gel polish, so any white will do. This is just what I'm using. And our color palette, very springy. I'm using 159. Whoop, there we go. I gotta find my mark here. 1593. It's kind of dark-ish purple. I would say it's like a medium purple. 1603, of course, in the venalisa colors. It's very neon green, and you can use any colors for this. I just have these ones. 1611, this is a very medium blue. It's coming off very light on the camera, but it's a very medium blue. And a 1532, a bright pink, not quite neon, but bright. And I also have some gold foil, and I'm also going to be using some of this transparent foil as well. And I have base coat, and if you don't have base coat, but I'm also going to use this, it's a foil glue. You can usually buy this from the sellers when you're buying foil, but I'm going to use base coat and foil glue because we're doing some strategic foil placing. So yes. All right, and I have a color brush here. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it got squished by the lid. And I also have my 7mm detail brush. Sheila, you guys know this girl. She is like my favorite brush. All right, so I'm going to have a wipe handy because we don't need very much of these colors. And I'm going to look at my toes just so I know what order it's in. Pink, purple, blue, green. Okay. Sorry, I had to reference my toes. All right, so I have the pink on the pinky or baby toe, whatever you want to call it. And I don't think I've ever done like a full 5 toes on a video. I think I've always like pre-done them. So this is fun. And then on the ring finger toe, I'm going with purple. And you can use pastel colors. You can use whatever colors you want. You can also do this with nail polish. I'm gonna wipe my brush. On the middle toe, I am doing blue. And there's a fuzzy right there. Oh my god. I hate that when you're brushing and you get a fuzz. Oh, there's another one right there. You get fuzz in the color, you know what I mean? It just doesn't look right. Okay. And then I'm going to wipe my brush again. And then I have green on the index toe, I guess you could call it. I don't know. How do you guys name your toes? You got like toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, or do you do the same thing as me? I say like index toe, middle toe, ring finger toe. That's what I call that. And I'm not worried too much about how opaque these 4 toes are because I'm going over top of that with a foil. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my brush, gonna get out my white gel polish. And I'm gonna do the big toe in the white gel polish. I love this IBD because a lot of the time it is very opaque as a gel polish, and it's so hard to find opaque whites and blacks in gel so that you don't have to do, like, you know, 3 layers. So there's the toes. I'm going to cure that in my UV lamp for 2 minutes and be right back. All right, so we are out of the light. So I'm going to take the big toe and set this aside. So now on these, because I'm not going to rely on the sticky layer, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I know for a fact with a lot of the pinks in this collection, they don't always have a tacky layer, or they'll have like minimal tacky layer. So I'm going to take some base coat, which is super tacky. And if you don't have base coat, you can use the foil glue. That's okay. And I'm going to give these a thin coat of base coat. And then I'm going to cure these again. In the UV light. And same thing, so if you don't have base coat, you can apply your foil glue and allow that to dry. So I'm going to put that in the light. And now, while those are curing, I'm going to take a cotton wipe and some cleanser, and I'm going to wipe away the tacky layer. And what I want to do, there it is, I'm going to take my foil glue. You can do this with a smaller brush, but I did it also with the brush that comes in here because I find it's like the perfect square. And I'm going to take my brush and go straight down the middle of the nail. And I know it's hard to see because it's white on white, but use the reflection of the light. You guys can see the reflection there. A rectangle right down the center of the nail. And then I'm going to set this aside and let this dry while the other toes are curing, and I will pause again and be right back. All right. So I've just pulled these out of the light. I've cut myself some of this clear iridescent vertical paper, or not paper, foil. So this is a clear transfer foil. These are hard to kind of determine, but when you are looking at them, there's a shiny side and then there's a matte side. The matte side is the silver that usually is on the regular one. So you want the matte side to be down. And there's no rhyme or reason to how you put this on the nail. This is literally for a splash of sparkle. And I just realized I forgot to wipe this. Give it a clean. There we go. Coming off in little bits. That's how I want it. I'm not fully pressing. I don't want any full coverage. If you wanted more than that, you can definitely use the foil glue. because that will give you more coverage. But I literally just am tapping it on because I want just that little bit of iridescent kind of crackly look. You could also rub in a chrome if you wanted to, but this is how I did this one. And that's just what I wanted on those. Just a little bit of that shine. That's all I wanted. And then I'm going to take top coat. No wipe top coat and seal these in. I'm using Sheer 3, which is a tacky-free top coat that comes in a big pot. It is not a gel sealer, and I learned that the hard way. So color-based foil top for those 4, and I'm going to put those back in the light. And so this guy is dry. I'm going to get out my gold foil for this one. And because this piece is so tiny, I'm going to leave my roll intact. And I'm going to give it a quick wipe here. I'm just blowing on it to help the alcohol dry. And then I'm going to press this into the glue until I get as solid of a stripe as I can. You could always go over it and do it twice. I left mine kind of crackly the way it is because I just like the way that that looks. And then I'm going to roll this back up and put it away. All right, so now I'm going to get out the 4 colors that are on the other 4 toes. And I'm going to, again, have a wipe handy so I can wipe my brush of color. And I'm going to start with the pink. And I'm going to stay inside foil with my color, and I'm doing like a geometric design. So you can do long, short, you don't even have to do geometric, you can do like circles or blobs. And this almost makes this look like stones. I love the way that these look on my toes. And I'm kind of leaving a little space between my colors. Sorry, getting real quiet. Just kind of concentrating. Trying to make sure that there's a little gap between each one so I can still see the gold through each color. And these don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be like perfect little squares. Like I said, you could do whatever shape you want. I'm just trying squares. And the great thing about these gel colors is they're opaque enough. They're not going to take more than one coat. You guys can see me, good, okay. And there we go, just like that. And then I'm going to cure that and top coat it again with a no wipe top coat. And I will see you guys at the end when I'm all tidied up with the end result. All right, so there they are as a full set together. I think that these are super cute. And like I said, I have these on my toes currently, and they were super fun, easy, and quick to do. I'm especially in love with this one. I almost wish that instead of doing the iridescent, I could have done a little bit of gold to kind of tie them in, but I still think that they turned out well. Like I said, this is how I did them on mine, but you know. So anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You can follow me on Instagram at bc_jazzy_time. Please like up this video and subscribe. And if you guys have any comments or anything you'd like to see, please leave them in the comment section down below. Anywho, I hope you guys all stay tuned and stay jazzy.